I'm talking today to Ayurvedic Practitioner Donn Brennan. Hi, Donn, how are you?
Hello, Joanne.
Donn, let's talk about Ayurveda a little bit. How does Ayurveda describe the uniqueness of every person?
Joanne, Ayurveda uses the concept of qualities because if you describe a person in terms of their height, their weight, their complexion, you don't know a lot about them. But if somebody says that this person is very hot-natured, you know they're physically warm, they're emotionally warm, they're temperamentally warm, they could get overheated. But if someone says he's a cold fish, you have a completely different feel, an idea about that patient. So using qualities is to become much more complete and holistic. It includes mind, body, feelings, temperament, the whole lot. So Ayurveda describes people in terms of their qualities and then describes three fundamental sets of qualities. Vata qualities, light, quick, moving, cold, dry, rough. People with predominance of those qualities are always on the run, making gestures, blinking. They're very enthusiastic, vibrant, very sensitive, artistic. However, if someone is more pitta, the pitta qualities are hot, sharp, dynamic. So people are very driven, motivated, want to win. They're very organized, orderly, ambitious. And they're more a moderate build, strength, stamina. They're sort of fiery people with passion for life and passion particularly for food. They love their food. And then there's kapha types. The kapha qualities are heavy, slow, stable, solid, soft. So people with more kapha, easygoing, manana type people. Very strong and grounded and practical. And they can go on forever, but they're very slow to start. They're slow to change. They're conservative, but they're very soft nature. Now, if you think of these different natures and you see a kapha person sitting home eating cream cakes, they're living and absorbing more of the same qualities they're strong in, and that's not a good idea. We always need the opposite quality for balance. So that kapha person will tend to get overly heavy, depressed, head cold, cholesterol, whereas they need to take a lot of exercise and get up early in the morning and eat light foods. The person who's very vata is already very active and busy. And if they take more exercise and eat light foods, they start to get panic attacks, insomnia, pulled muscles, movement problems, palpitations, irritable bowel. They need to sit at home and eat cream cakes more. Different strokes for different folks.
How does Ayurveda individualize treatment to the character and needs of each patient?
It's this beautiful system where we recognize three fundamental dynamics in mind and body. Vata is movement, Pitta is transformation, Kapha is the cohesion or glue that holds it all together. So everything in the mind and body is always on the move, everything is always transforming, everything is always integrated. So these three have their qualities. So using these three dynamics and the associated qualities, Ayurveda describes people in terms of these three as to whether they're Vata or Pitta or Kapha or Vata Pitta or Pitta Kapha or Vata Kapha or Vata Pitta Kapha. 7 natures. Everyone's unique, but we can categorize like that.
What are the different lifestyles advised by Ayurveda for different people?
Well, the Vata type of person being like quick moving, they need routine, they need regularity, they need good quality rest, they need relaxed meals. If they don't live like that, then those qualities in their system becoming excessive create the problems of anxiety, palpitation, irritable bowel, endometriosis, all sorts of difficulties with movement in some way. Whereas the Pitta person, hot, sharp, dynamic, they need actually to chill out and have a good life-work balance. They tend to stay up late, but they're wiser to go to bed early, and it's wise for them to eat in the middle of the day. Otherwise, they get angry, irritable, they get frustrated, they get inflamed, like hot conditions like cystitis or heartburn or irritable skin rashes. Kapha types, heavy, slow, stable, need exercise, need stimulation, variety and spice in their life, challenges. Otherwise, they get so slowed down, they get hypothyroid, diabetes, depressed, colds, obesity, and so on.
How is the appropriate diet established for each patient?
Well, I would first look at the patient and understand if they're balanced or not. And if they're very much out of balance in any direction, either Vata getting too much or Pitta or Kapha, I would tend to use foods also to bring the balance. So then I would choose the diet appropriate for that imbalance. However, if they're nice and healthy, generally healthy, I would go with the seasons, because you've noticed, Joanne, in a real hot summer, you don't want a hot curry. You'd prefer a nice salad, juices, fruits. So Ayurveda would talk about a Pitta diet, a diet to reduce Pitta in the hot season. But in the cold, wet, damp winter, who wants to be eating salads? It's at that time in the year, because that's more Kapha qualities, they need hot curries, spicy, foods. Whereas in the autumn, when it gets a bit cooler and windier, Vata comes up. At that time, they need more nourishment, more heat, more lovely, comforting foods. So it would be more seasonal then. But these traditions used to be in place. People did tend to go for the right diet in the right season, but because we're losing culture and traditions with this globalization, then a lot of this wisdom, cultural knowledge is being lost. With Ayurveda, we can understand our own cultures.
In what way do different patients require different types and intensities of exercise?
The Vata person is very light, thin, and so they're not great on stamina. Wonderful for speed. But their exercise should be mild, because they're busy enough in their own systems. So walk or yoga. Now, Pittas have a moderate build and strength and stamina. And so for them, a moderate level of exertion, maybe a mountain hike or cycling or swimming would be wonderful for them because of their hot nature. And then the Kaphas, strong, immense stability, immense groundedness, but slow. Now, they need a lot of exercise. I mean, I'd put them on a marathon and have them cycling competitively. But of course, it depends on age as well. So children are in the Kapha phase of life, they have more exercise. Elders are in a Vata time of life, they should have less exercise. So, but like that, it's described.
Thank you, Don. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Pleasure, Joanne. Thank you.